Hi there, I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher and welcome to my sewing channel. We're not in my sewing space today because the rail's out again. And before we start, I don't often mention what I'm wearing. This is my Fittleworth blouse converted, hacked into a dress, and it's fast becoming one of my favourite outfits. But we're here today to talk about garments in my spring and summer wardrobe that I've not worn and why. Now, wind back to the beginning of spring stroke summer, if we indeed had one, and I said I was doing the hanger turning process with my wardrobes, i.e., and the idea is once you've worn something, you either wash it and put it back or put it back, turn the hanger the other way around, and then you know you've worn that garment this season. So on the rail here, I tried really hard to wear different things. It forced me to wear things I've not worn for a while, instead of constantly making new garments, as is my want. And yeah, it's been an interesting journey. But even with doing that, I've got a rail full of garments here that I've not worn all spring and summer. Now, we have had an unusual summer, and as I'm speaking, it's just started raining outside. We've had a lot of rain. It's gone from one extreme to the other, hasn't it? We've either had, feels like, my goodness, it's autumn, and it's wet and rainy and windy, or it's been mad hot in the 30s. We've had no, what I class as a normal, nice British summer. So that's affected what clothes I wear. So all the things on this rail are definitely not getting binned. Some of them will. Some of them will get recycled into other things. And some of them will go back in my wardrobe simply because we've not had the weather to wear them. So grab yourself a brew or a stiff drink. This is possibly going to be a long vlog, but I'm doing it to help me clear my wardrobe out, get it straight, ready for the autumn season. So let's start. At one end, we've got the dresses. This is the Torque and Notch fringe dress. And I actually made two of them a couple of years ago now. And I did wear them and loved them when I made them. But I've not worn them at all this year. So why have I not worn these dresses? One reason is they're getting a little bit tight. Okay, that's my fault. Lose the weight, do the exercise. I know I can do it. But there's another reason. These come above my knee. Well, they land on my knee, and then it has a shaped side. So it comes up at the side. So where it comes up at the side, the sort of, you can't tell, but that's way above my knee. And I'm a little bit conscious of it. They were made for wearing in the UK, not on holiday. My holiday wardrobe's all bright and beautiful. I could possibly wear this one in the winter, well, both of them really, with woolly tights. But will I actually wear them? Are they my style? Do I like wearing them? Probably not. And hard as that is, these are not going back in my wardrobe. But I don't want to send them to charity. I love the fabric on this one. So I'm thinking of maybe repurposing it. Try and get a blouse for the winter out of that. It's got quite a bit of material in it. The top's already really a blouse, so I'll try it on and see how tight it is, but I think it might be a bit too snug. So maybe I could somehow get a panel in the back, because there's no pleat in the back. So maybe I can incorporate a pleat in the back with some of the fabric from the bottom. We will see, but that one is going in my repurposed stash, which is one for another day. And I'm going to try and make another garment out of that one. This one, just not doing it, the colours either, apart from the style of the dress. Yeah, not feeling it at all with this. But this fabric, it's a viscose fabric. It might make a really good bag lining. So it could be repurposed, a nice pop of colour inside a handbag, because I'm getting into bag making. So again, that one's going to go in the repurposed pile. Next one. Love the style of this dress with these hidden pockets in. And I love the fabric, but I just don't love it on me. It's not my colour. So yeah, I've still got the pattern and I will make the pattern again, but just not my colour. Simple as. I'm being ruthless. But again, the fabric could be repurposed, couldn't it? It might make a very nice bag if I quilt it. So that can go in the repurposed pile. Nice dress. Love it. Cinches in at the waist with a belt. The only reason I've not worn it is I felt like it was too smart to wear on holiday, and we've not had the weather, because it's sleeveless, to wear it at home, and I didn't have a top that I could put underneath it and get away with. So I'm going to keep that one. So that one's a keeper. Back on the rail. Oh, we've got two together here. Let's get one off. This dress was from a Guthrie and Garney sewing kit, society kit. I think it's the length on this that I don't like. If I'd have made it longer, it's above the knee. And if I'd have made it the long length version of this dress, I'll put the name of the dress. I want to call it the Stasia dress, but I might be wrong. Anyway, I'll put the name at the bottom. Like the pattern, don't like the length of the dress. So it's definitely not staying, because I've not worn it for 2 years now. So that's silly. But it's a stretch jersey fabric. So that could be repurposed into a block print t-shirt, some knickers, or some other garment that needs stretch jersey. So that's going to be in the repurposed pile. Now this dress, what can I say? Other than it's white and a little bit see-through. It's a beautiful double gauze fabric, and it's the dress version of the Wren blouse. Don't know why I've not worn it, other than the weather. So I'm going to keep that one. Now this one was one of my first attempts at the Charlie caftan. I made it short. It was a remnant of fabric, and I made it short as a pool cover on, throw on. A couple of years back when I was scratching around for things to take on holiday. Don't like the colours at all. So that's gonna go. But again, nice viscose fabric would make a good lining in something. So we'll keep it to repurpose. Love this one. Don't know why I've not worn it. In bright lemon print, a longer length one below the knee. Just not had the weather all the time to wear it. So I'm going to keep it. Now this dress. It's in a beautiful linen I got from Ammo Threads. It's the same dress as the navy one I showed you with the hidden pockets. It's just a bit snug, I've got to say. I wore it loads, so I've had my wear out of it. Had it a couple of years now. Can I repurpose that fabric? I don't think I can. So this dress is going to go, unfortunately, to charity, in the charity pile. This was the first version that I made of a Sew Over It dress. I'll pop the name below. It's the sundress. Love the style of the sundress. Don't know why I've not worn it, just not had the weather. I'm keeping it. Love the colours of this dress. Absolutely. Love, love, love them. But I made it as a beach throw, pool throw on, and the fabric's too thick for what I wanted to wear it for, and it's too short to wear as a dress at home. So, what can I do with it? I might, because it's quite a big piece of fabric, when I take it apart, maybe I can get a nice blouse out of it the next summer. So I'm going to keep that and try and repurpose it just because I like the fabric. This is another version of the Sew Over It sundress that I made a long version of. Very snug. I'm not sure what I would do with that fabric. So this is going to go to charity. Another Charlie. Obviously, I love this pattern some time ago. A nice white one, lightweight, a little bit longer than the other two. Very versatile. Just not worn it because we've not had the weather, so I'm going to keep that one. So we've done the dresses. We're getting there. Now let's move on to blouses and cords. This I'm keeping. I don't know why I've not worn it. It's a nice little top. And I think it's I want to call it the olive top, but I'll check. And I made a pair of matching wide leg crocs to go with it from a free pattern. So yeah, I don't know why I've not worn that this summer. But I'm going to keep it. And you never know, we might get some more sunshine in September and then I'll give it an outing. Now this. This was my transformation challenge from last year for the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge. And I've already transformed this fabric once from a pair of culottes, and I've made cute little top and matching shorts. Don't know why I didn't take it on holiday this summer, other than I probably couldn't find it. So I'm going to keep that for sentimental reasons, if nothing else, to remind me of my first Busy Bee transformation challenge. Blouse. That's all I can say about this. It's in a dobby weave fabric. I've embroidered across the top, and it's got a button back, and I've put green contrasting buttons on the back. You'd think this would be a wardrobe staple, wouldn't you? But I don't like the feel of the fabric. It feels a bit poly. So I'm sorry. It's going to charity. This is one of the only skirts I possess. Don't wear skirts. I think they chop me in half. I'm not tall enough for them. And for some reason, I decided I wanted to make a wrap skirt. I don't think I've ever worn it. Didn't like it when it was done. Didn't like it on. But it's been made in a beautiful linen fabric. So I'm going to keep that to repurpose and try and get a blouse out of it for next summer. So there was another dress hanging, wasn't there, that I forgot about. Absolutely love this dress. Love how it fits. It's sleeveless. And I don't know why I've not worn it. That's all I can say. It's a Maison Fauve pack. And I'll pop the name of it below because, again, I can't remember. But I'm definitely keeping that one. This cute little lemon top has been made in a Nanny Iro fabric. It was back when I first got back into sewing, and it was an expensive fabric for me, but I just loved it. However, can you spot the rookie error on the back? It doesn't line up, and I can't live with that anymore. I wore it a lot, but not anymore. I know it's on the back, and I can't see it, but everybody else can, and that'd be in my head pecking away. Not sure what I can do with it really. Can I keep the fabric? But what would I use the fabric for? Don't know. Don't know. I'm going to put it in my repurpose pile for now. I loved this when I made it, loved the fabric, and actually I still love it. It's a Style Arc shirt. I'll put the name down there. The one that's got the split in the back. I thought I was going to make loads of these as overshirts, and I only ever made this one. It's been made in a Minerva exclusive linen fabric, so it's not cheap. I'm going to keep it and make myself wear it because I do like it. And I think I just struggle what to wear it with, so I need to figure out a nice top to go underneath it and then start wearing it. This blouse, what can I say? It's the Helen's Closet Gilbert blouse, the one with the ties at the bottom. Made it in a seersucker fabric. It's tight across the boob area. And it doesn't matter how much weight I lose, I don't lose them off the babies. So, what do I do? It's got beautiful buttons on it from Maison Fauve. So, even if I recycled it, I've been nabbing the buttons because I'm not letting them go to a charity shop. So, I'll put it in my repurpose and see if I'll use it for a bag lining, maybe. Might work as that. This was one of my Zenith blouses that I made in the collab with Cara from So Mad. Do not know for the life of me why I've not worn it, and it'll go great with a pair of jeans, so I want to keep it. Another blouse. For some reason, nicked the buttons off this one, and that's all that's wrong with it. I've given it a quick try on, and I like the way it looks now, so must have fallen out with it, but now I'm back in love with it. So it just needs some new buttons putting on it, and then I can repurpose it, so that's staying. The first Adrian blouses that I made, and I love, love, love the pattern, but I don't love this fabric. Definitely not on me. Yeah, that's going to charity. This is one of the Maison Faux tops that I made summer before last, I think. Not worn it because of the weather. My son bought me this fabric for a Mother's Day gift. So, for sentimental reasons, I can't get rid of that one, can I? We're nearly there, girls. We're moving on to trousers or pants. Excuse the wrinkles in these. They were buried in my wardrobe. These are the sepia pants from Closet Core Patterns. I had two pairs of them. I had the pink stripy ones and these apple green ones. They're in a lovely linen fabric, and now I've found them. I'm definitely wearing them, so they're staying. Now, these trousers, what can I say? They're the Frankie ones. They're the Frankie pattern. And I'm not sure. They're a bit bright, even for me. And I don't think I'm going to wear them. Could I recycle them into a bag? Could do. Put them in the recycle pile. Because I like the fabric, just not on me. Now, these were the first pair of jeans that I ever made. And I bought cold mill denim from Guthrie and Garney. Took my time with them. Look at the detail on the pockets. Absolutely stunning. But they don't flipping fit. They are too small. They're so small that I popped the top stitching off where the zip is. So they need repairing, and they need to go to somebody who's a little bit slimmer than me. So I might repair those and take them to the sewing socials. There's a few nice slim ladies there who might appreciate those. They're too good for charity. So I want to repair those and try and pass them on to somebody who would love them. Oops. These are an old pair of Sasha's Closet Core Sasha trousers. A couple of years back, they were my favourite trouser make. I made about 5 pairs of them. They're too small, and I'm never going to fit in them again. Charity. These are a toile that I did of the Closet Core pants. I'll put the name at the bottom. These are the tapered leg version. Didn't like the fit on me at all. They can go to charity. This is the first pair of closet core Mitchells that I made. And I love the fit of them. Don't love the colour for me. And I don't love the linen that they're made in. It's a bit cardboardy, if I'm honest. They're going to go to charity. These were a pair of trousers made from a free pattern, can't remember the name of it. Did them as culottes. Very floral. Hardly ever wear them. Charity. Another pair of crop culottes. Seen better days. In a viscose linen, coming a bit away at the seams in places. They're going to charity. And the last pair of trousers. I made them as Emerson's, starting to come apart a little bit. Seen better days, but somebody might appreciate them so they can go to charity as well. So this is what I've got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 13 garments from that full rail that I'm actually putting away for next spring, summer when I change my wardrobe over. The rest of them, I've got a big pile here that's being repurposed and a small pile that's going to charity. Now the repurposed pile, that's a problem in itself, isn't it? Because that's still hoarding those garments. So I'm going to set up, I'm going to go through my repurposed box, decide whether I'm actually keeping all those, and some of those will go in the charity pile as well. And I can only put these in when I've taken that many garments or pieces out of that tub. I'm trying to keep everything under control and recycling and be mindful. So hopefully the garments I pulled out, they're going to make a couple of blouses, some linings for bags, indeed some bags as well. And we'll see how we get on. If they're still in that recycled tub next autumn, then they'll go to charity. And that's how I'm going to try and manage things. So I don't know if you've been doing the hanger turning trick this spring and summer. Have you gone through? If you have you gone through what you've not worn yet? How many things are you putting back in your wardrobe that you've not turned the hanger on? Mine's 13. Let me know how many you've got in the comments, because it'd be interesting to see whether I'm doing okay or rubbish at keeping my wardrobe usable, wearable and workable for me. And that's what I'm trying to do. So that's my spring summer stuff cleared out. I feel a weight off my shoulders, because I'm very good at making the next new shiny pattern, and I've tried not to do that this year. So I've got lots of fabrics to recycle, a few bits that are going to charity, and 13 garments that I just can't abide, that I am gonna wear, and they're gonna go back in my wardrobe. So I hope you found it interesting. Let me know how you're getting on with your wardrobe management, and I will see you on Monday for more makes and plans. Love you all loads. Happy sewing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.